The outrageous, rabble-rousing archangels. They're kin to starseeds and carry burdens of love. My knowledge about archangels isn't all-encompassing, but I know what I feel, and my heart overflows with love for them. I can't explain why, other than my soul recognizes them and understands what they do. I didn't start having a love affair with archangels until I began to consciously travel through time and dimension. My Catholic upbringing ensured I knew about Archangels Michael and Gabriel to the extent the church could or would, and I heard that Raphael was an archangel too. But in my conscious time travels, archangels have participated in my experience a few times, and always to my great surprise. Archangels come from the same plane of existence we starseeds come from. We're kin, and back on our home world in the 7th dimension, we create and serve with archangels hand in hand. In one of my time travel experiences, I was shown the abode of archangels, a spectacular region of bluish-white crystalline light in the future. I never intended to go there. I didn't even know it existed. Sometimes I see Metatron, mostly on the Kima ships. Kima ships are the future 7th dimension great Pleiadian ships of light. On one spontaneous visit to a ship, there was Metatron, tall, stately, and arrayed in white as if waiting for me. Knowing a concern I was having in my life, he assured me in high, mystical, metaphoric fashion, "I have erected a tent for you." Why would Metatron say this to me, a visiting starseed to a ship? He was reminding me to remain calm, that much has been arrayed for my benefit and upliftment, and the same goes for you too. We often get bogged down with 3D life and think this is mostly all there is. We don't even venture to think it possible that a great archangel could be looking out for us. Mystical Judaism knew a little something about Metatron. In their divinations, the ancient priesthood discovered Metatron was creator of the electron. Starseeds hold and emit electrically charged ions, assisting us to both receive divine revelation and project a light crystal consciousness. Ions are the atoms or molecules that hold a net negative electrical charge created by the addition or loss of one or more electrons. Metatron, another way to pronounce his name, sends a harmonizing energy called Z to all star ions and starseeds by extension. You could say starseeds are ionic. And if you've ever studied how negative ions work here on Earth, you know they harmonize the human body into equilibrium and health. As we share our negatively Z-charged light, we bring healing to others. Starseeds are healers. Metatron gives harmonizing Z energy to ions. Z plus ion equals Zion or Zion. Now you know the true meaning of the name Zion, holy place of harmony. We aren't here having to fend completely for ourselves in the dark. Metatron, Lord of Light Elohim, also helps starseeds navigate between 3D consciousness and our divine oversoul consciousness. And one day, not too long from now, we'll pass from this dense universe back to our home universe of Elohim creators. And when we do, Metatron will receive us, having made our passage electrically seamless. Archangels are the original spiritual badass. They're the original true spiritual warriors, warriors of love and light, ultra strong and powerful to say the least. They stand the epitome of love and dedication. Archangels don't just operate on the other side of the veil. they're incarnated into human bodies too. Our kin, they work right alongside us starseeds on the front lines of Earth. You may be able to recognize some of the thousands of archangels in many obvious incarnations here now. These will be people who vehemently reject society's narrow constraints and dogmas. Paradoxically, their behavior doesn't look angelic. You probably will have judged a number of them, not understanding who they were. Incarnated archangels will often show up in non-stereotypical roles and personas. Some become charismatic revolutionaries considered outlaws by governments and law enforcement. They're rebels and warriors for truth. Often the reluctant leader, rabble-rouser, brusque and tough, it's in Archangel's nature to not put up with monkey business or the status quo. And like starseeds, they've lived here a long time too. They've been hardened from experiencing tumultuous lives of upheaval over and over again. Many archangels find 3D reality so unreal, they sometimes set up their own counterculture systems. They create entire realities to live in. It's this toughness and total dedication that makes them perfect for taking on the dirtiest transmutation jobs on Earth. Some are liars, womanizers, thieves, pirates, drug lords, and bikers. You may immediately judge them as dark, dishonest, angry, arresting, or corrupt. But it's those very behaviors that ultimately bring truth into the light. These archangels haven't fallen. They're diving into the darkest corners of earthly experience because they must, out of love and dedication. How else can you create change if you don't intimately know the thing you must transmute? Certain people in history or present day have probably come to mind as you listen to this, and if they do, you can bet that person is Archangel incarnate. The omnipotent high archangelic command solves problems for lower worlds like Earth. It also provides leadership of light. Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Raphael, and Phanuel form this command. But countless archangels beyond these just named selflessly serve all of creation. It's just that we know certain names more than others because these are the ones that work more directly with us. The name of each archangel holds meaning. First, keep in mind the suffix El means God. Michael. Michael heads the high archangelic command. He's Lord Protector of the galactic realms and leader of starseeds on the planet. Michael works with Gabriel to protect all galactic realms. Michael means God's mirror. Gabriel, the divine name Gabriel, literally means God's hero, or God is my strength. Gabriel is the archangel of the future Pleiades and guardian to the celestial gates referenced in Exodus chapter 20, verse 4. Uriel. The root Ur in the name Archangel Uriel means light in Hebrew. Uriel is God of light, or light of God. Key 319, verse 24, in the Keys of Enoch tells us that Metatron and Uriel join to issue forth pure and unmixed light, and Michael, oversees the light that makes its way to you. Melchizedek. The divine archangelic name Melchizedek, or Malki-Tzedek, means king of righteousness or elect of the heavenly order. Tzedek, or Tzaddik, is the 18th letter of the Hebrew alphabet or alphabet. The 18th position in the alphabet symbolizes radiant life. Melchizedek is called the eternal sovereign of light. Archangel Melchizedek receives your light and returns to you a greater consciousness of light. It's for you to take the greater consciousness of light he gives you and create your spiritual body of light, your Ka, with it. Co-equal archangels Melchizedek, Michael, and Metatron tirelessly work to rescue, re-educate, and rebirth all worlds who are going through purification and arising into the living light. Raphael means healer. The name of Ramael means thunderous God, or God's mercy and compassion. Phanuel is synonymous with face of God, and Yophiel means beauty of God. Just as for starseeds, Archangels Incarnate's greatest challenge is to stay true to themselves and not forget why they're here. In the same way starseeds can err so severely they fall off their paths, incarnated archangels can too. If they allow the dark corners they inhabit to poison them, they too can compromise their souls. Archangels constantly walk on the razor's edge, but not all archangels are outlaws. An entire corps of archangels, quiet, fearless, and courageous, complements the rabble-rousers. These archangels appear subtle, but their subtlety is sharply piercing. They're tough and rough when and how they need to be. Similar to awakened starseeds, archangels live by their own rules. They're the mightiest warriors of love. They love massively, purely and fiercely as their whole reason for being. Archangels are outrageous. They're magnificent. Like starseeds, they've taken great risks, probably even greater than ours, to incarnate into human lives over and over. Return to the archangels a salute, an acknowledgement, a nod of love and appreciation. They more than deserve it, not that they'd ever ask for or expect it. May our eternal love buoy them in their divine stations and service. These mighty archangels are our kin after all.